Hello, mathematicians. This is Mr. Regan from 2WR with your math lesson today. We're going to continue to learn about partitioning circles and rectangles into 2, 3, and 4 equal shares. Describe the shares using the words halves, thirds, half of, third of. Describe the whole as 2 halves, 3 thirds, and 4 fourths. Today we're going to focus on recognize that equal shares of identical whole shapes do not need to have the same shape. Okay, we're going to learn more about that today. Your learning objective is that I can partition shapes into equal parts. Your language objective is I can describe those parts as halves, thirds, and fourths. We're going to continue talking about half is one of 2 halves. So if it's partitioned into 2 parts, that's halves, and a half is one of the 2 parts. Thirds is 3 equal parts, and a third is one of those 3 equal parts. Fourths is 4 equal parts, and a fourth is one of those 4 parts. Here's a review practice for you. So use the appropriate sign, greater than, less than, or equal to solve this problem here. So if we have 54 is greater than, less than, or equal to 30 plus 24. If I was going to add these 2 numbers together, I would have 30, 3 tens, plus 24, 2 tens, and 4 ones. So I know together that makes 5 tens and 4 ones. So I know that my answer would be, yes, equal to 54. For number 2, we're going to fill in the missing numbers. Here I'm looking at the pattern, and when I try to figure out this pattern, I want to know what is the difference between these 2 numbers. So 64 plus 10 is 74. So 10 less than 64 would be 54. So we have 54, 64, 74. 10 more would be, that's right, 84. 10 more than that is 94. 10 more than that is, correct, 104. Looking at the second one, I start at 85, and counting 10 more is 95. So 10 less would be, that's right, 75, 85, 95, 10 more, 105. 10 more than that is 115. 10 more than that, that's right, 125. Great job. Here's a number talk for you. So what do you notice? Use the sentence frame, I notice that. And then what do you wonder? I wonder what? Fill in the sentence. So what do you notice about this shape? It looks like it is a rectangle. That's correct. And it looks like this yellow line partitions these this rectangle into 2 other rectangles. What else do we notice? It looks like here is 2 blue shapes, and there's 2 green shapes. Those 2 look to be about the same. These 2 look to be about the same. Interesting. Maybe what do you wonder? I wonder if, since this is 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces, 4 parts of this rectangle, does that mean that the green is the same as the blue? If it's broken into 4 equal shares, then that should mean that these 2 shapes are the same. Let's talk a little bit more about that today. So we're learning about partitioning shapes, and how many ways can you partition a square into fourths? And then how do you know? So it looks like with this first shape, I have 4 equal shares, and I have highlighted 1/4 as the red square. Here we have 4 columns, and we have 1/4 of the column is red. Here we have 4 triangles, so this square is broken into fourths using triangles, diagonal lines, and the red triangle shows 1/4. Here we have this square partitioned into 4 rows, and here is 1/4 of the square. So if I pulled out each of these shapes, that should mean that 1/4 is equal to 1/4 is equal to 1/4 is equal to 1/4. And I know this is 1/4 because each shape has an equal share. Okay. Here's a math challenge for you. So how many ways can you partition a square into fourths? This challenge, I'd like you to see if you can challenge your mom and your dad to make as many fourths as they can. How many ways can you partition a square into fourths? See how many you can get. Right now, I think I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I have 7 there. So let's see if you can get as many as I did. Watch the video, see if you can get more. Good luck. We're going to continue with the seesaw activity. We're going to do a little bit of review. When you get to this page, we would like you to use the labeling tool to put in your answers here. What number goes in the blank with these problems? Okay, use your labeling tool so you don't have to write with a pen as it will get too big. Okay, and here you'll have to draw in some arrows, or if you can use the tool to put in your arrows there. When you get to letter E, it says write the opposite number sentence for 10 minus 7 equals 3. If you're going to write the opposite of a subtraction problem, that would be an addition sentence. So something plus something equals 10. Go ahead and make your own sentence there. In letter G, you're going to answer the questions from the graph. What did most people choose? So looking at the votes of students' favorite foods, what got the most votes? What got the fewest votes? Again, you'll have to use your labeling tool and type in your answers. How many more people chose pizza than spaghetti? So you're looking at the difference between pizza and spaghetti. And then number 3, how many people prefer pizza than tacos? So how many people chose pizza, more pizza than tacos? And you're looking at the difference between pizza and tacos. Number 4, how many fewer people chose hot dogs than tacos? So then you're looking at hot dogs and tacos. Tacos had this many, hot dogs had this many. What is the difference between these two numbers? Again, put in your answers. For the second activity, you will explain how you make equal parts in each shape. You're going to use the words sides, corners, angles, equal, or partition to help you explain what you did when you partitioned these shapes. And how did you know that they were equal parts? So you can use the sentence frame. First, what did you do? Then I explain how you know that that was equal parts. So I know I have drawn equal parts because fill in the blank. Okay, so how do you know that you made equal parts when you partitioned your shape into equal parts? Okay. Best of luck today, everybody. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Bye-bye.